start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited. We are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Mitchell, good. A battle of 2 terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Outside Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. From deep, Mitchell. That shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. First quarter, just over a minute played. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Morant. Takes the 3. Payne, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Off target from outside.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Got a hand on it. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Outside Payne. Now Jackson. Covered by Mobley. Jackson down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Cleveland calls timeout. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And here comes Cleveland. Right side, Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside, Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Garland. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post. And here's Rubio. Outside Love. For 3. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Here's Conchar. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's LeVert. There's a screen by Love. Clark on the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis leading to the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Down low. Here's Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
The 3 from Okoro. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Outside Bain. Back to Jones. Pass to Bain. Inside. Here's Aldama. No good on the shot. Love with the defensive effort. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Bain. To the middle. To the left wing. 16 feet out. And that one hits the back iron.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Outside Rubio. Back to Levert. Stolen. Clark right side. The layup off target. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by one. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Outside for Moran. No good from outside. The three from Mitchell. Conchar pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Now that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Morant, no good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jackson outside. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Coming up to the floor from the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's Garland on the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies. That one drops. He ties it up. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
And there it is for him.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the dunk by Jackson.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Pass to Levert. Takes a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Levert's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Love. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Allen with it. 4 on the clock. Love for three. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Ooh, out of nowhere, Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. From deep, Mitchell. He hits it. His fourth make in 10 tries.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Looking to end the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And the Grizzlies call time here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Cavaliers leading. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first 2 points of the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Clark. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And he's good on the second. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The three from Bain. Sends it home from three-point land. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Rubio. Pass to Mobley. And there's the drive. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Aldama. And the 3 off target.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Cleveland calls timeout. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Mitchell. Over Bain. Mitchell misses.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
From deep, Bain. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. 29 seconds left to play in the half. Mitchell with the ball. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Aldama grabs the board. From deep, Bain. And is blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Now into the line for your Grizzlies,
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top, up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash. Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Out to the wing. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Shoots from the right block. The shot no good. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Mobley outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. 90 seconds into the second half now. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mobley outside. From the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Garland draws the double. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Outside Morant. From 8 feet away. And no good, trying to use the glass. Outside Garland. Pass to Rubio. Puts up a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Count it. Bane's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
From deep, Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now Morant. He's got 10. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Finished off the break. LeVert's got 5 now.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Morant. Launches it. Ooh, dismissed.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Rubio. Inside. Jones with the ball. Now Rubio defending. Crosses over. And the layup by Morant. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Neto. There's a screen by Love. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
And stolen by Mobley. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Rubio with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Lets it go from deep. Neto's shot is off.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
From deep paint. And no good.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
Here's Neto. It's LeVert on the wing. With the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Now here's Rubio. Down low. Here's Love. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Timeout call, Memphis. .114 left to play in the third. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell with the ball. Beyond the arc. Sink. It from distance.
for 3.
Mitchell's got 13.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep. Brooks with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Neto. Cleveland gets it back. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen by Love. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers, 50.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Garland. Adams grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Garland with the ball. Up and in on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The drive by Garland. The three from Mitchell. Clock at 6. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. And another shot. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
To the inside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Outside Morant. Now Jackson. Lets it go from 14. Good, and the setup by Morant.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Morant. Rubio with some nice D. Cleveland dominating the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Garland. No luck on that one. Jones with some nice D. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Garland. No good. A bit long that time. Stolen by Mobley. Down low. Here's Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
That one's off.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
Second free throw, no good. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contest very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Outside for Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Memphis with the ball. Down by 15. Rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Now here's Garland. And it's good. 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're trailing by 17. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Bain. And here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Over Brooks. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And here are the Grizzlies now. 17-point game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Jared Allen.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Conchar. Shakes him. The shot that time not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. Rubio with the ball. It's LeVert on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Clark grabs the board. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks with it. Now Rubio defending. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Memphis, Dylan.
He hits the second from the line. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Neto. Inside. Here's Love. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
Here's Brooks. Off target with the shot. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't.
Gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it, your politicking. I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Same squad, same squad, same squad.